There was only one person in Hollywood who never treated Michael Jackson like a spectacle. Let's get into it. This is Nepotism in Hollywood, episode 8, The Jackson, the sub-series. So today we're going to be talking about, we're going to get back to Neverland. We're going to be talking about the person that actually helped Michael a lot. Out of all the celebrity friendships that Michael Jackson has had over the years, his relationship with Elizabeth Taylor probably had to be one of the more emotional ones. Because apparently, Elizabeth Taylor didn't really treat Michael like the king of pop. She treated him like a human being, like a person, like someone that actually wanted to be seen. When the media mocked him, she defended him. When scandals exploded, she defended him. She literally would stick out her neck just to tell the world how good of a person she thought Michael was. When a lot of his celebrity friends were starting to distance themselves from him because of all the allegations, Elizabeth Taylor, she was actually one of the few people that stayed by his side. And when she did that, that actually helped him tremendously, just because he didn't know who he could trust anymore, but she would actually stick up for him publicly. And honestly, a lot of people seem to think that Elizabeth Taylor understood something that nobody else really could. That Michael emotionally never stopped being the little boy that lost his childhood forever. You have to remember, Elizabeth Taylor also became famous at such a young age, so she grew up in the spotlight and knowing what that's like. So if anybody would understand that, it would be her. With all the criticism she was getting about all her husbands and the people she's been with and her lifestyle, no one else would really understand. A lot of people think that she understood the emotional damage that fame cost Michael, especially with his obsession with fantasy, innocence, and escapism. The world seemed to have mocked Michael constantly. His voice, his appearance, Neverland, his childlike interests. But Elizabeth reportedly saw somebody who was emotionally wounded underneath all the fame. Someone who needed someone by their side. Someone who just needed someone to see them for who they were. And the thing is, once people even realized that Michael's appearance looked different, their treatment of him became vicious. And how can you continue in a world where people just continuously make fun of you? The dynamic between the two mattered a lot just because people often tried to see why Michael had the relationships that he had. Like, he seemed to have been with older women. What seemed to happen is most of his relationships with older women, whether that be friendship or not, like Elizabeth Taylor or Diana Ross, seem to have been his emotional anchor. They seem to have been the people that were there for him when nobody else was, and he felt like nobody else could understand him. He really needed those people, especially when it came to the Neverland allegation. So next we're going to be talking a little bit more about that and seeing how that really affected Michael. Come back.